So guys, which is the best earbud to use? I'm comparing the BeatsX, the Pixel Buds, and the Airpods. So in this comparison and kind of sort of mini review for each, I'm going to give you what I think of each bud and if it's worth using. First up, we have the BeatsX. So this is an Apple device, purchased Beats. Overall, this device is pretty sleek and nice. I got the blue color, and I really like the texture of the headphones as well as the kind of weights that settle on the sides of your neck. It's cool. The buds are magnetic, so they kind of stick together. You can kind of wear it as a necklace around when you're just kind of taking a break for them. Audio controls are pretty good, and once you get the right fit, the bass and the sound is actually really punchy and strong. Here's me trying them on. As you can see, they fit pretty good. At first it's kind of tricky to figure out which side to put on right, but once you kind of get the hang of it, it's pretty simple to just put them on and you're good to go. Pretty good fit. The sides are not too in the way, and they settle on your neck pretty nicely without too much weight, and they don't really stick around or stick on your neck or get caught on anything really, and they really do stay in pretty good. At first it was a little bit tough finding the right fit, but I just went ahead and used the biggest earbuds, and that worked pretty good. Now we have the Pixel Buds, which have had kind of a mixed reception I've seen. The case is pretty nice, has this nice fabric and quality to it. It's cool when you open it up, you see the battery charge and everything like that. However, the case is a little bit tricky to open. I couldn't really barely do it with one hand. And overall, I think the design of the case is okay, but it's a little bit tricky to get them inside. You get kind of used to it, but you're definitely going to end up playing and pausing your audio when you're putting them away, which you kind of lose your spot with audiobooks or anything like that. And the headphones are pretty nice. They have a pretty nice premium feel. The inside of the earbud is kind of textured and a little bit grippy to keep your spot in your ear. And the wingtips can be adjustable, but I found that they kind of need to be adjusted around every other time you put in your buds, so that can be kind of annoying. But overall, I think the sound quality on these is actually really good. Maybe a little bit even better than the AirPods. I would say that once you get the right fit with the BeatsX, the bass is a little bit more punchy, a little bit more resounding in your ear with that seal. But the Pixel Buds actually sound really good for not having to put those earbuds in. But I found that they weren't as comfortable. The fit is kind of weird, and they kind of sit in your ear in a weird way, which after around 30 minutes or so wasn't really that comfortable for me. I did like the design, and the buttons are cool, how they give you more control than the AirPods. You can swipe to control audio, tap to pause, and stuff like that. But overall, the gestures felt a little bit too sensitive, and they just felt like too delicate. You have to be too careful with them to really get them to do what you want to do with them. So now we have the AirPods, and I would say that this design here is really strong. Kind of like a dental floss. You just kind of open it up, take those things out, and they're ready to go. You don't really have too many controls here, unlike the Pixel Buds, which is a little bit unfortunate. You can't really control the volume too much. You can activate Siri and stuff like that for iPhone, but Android you're going to be limited to pretty much just play and pause. Now these ones are pretty comfortable, but around an hour or so is the sweet spot I've discovered. They start to feel a little bit weird in your ear, and like you might need to take a break. They do stay in pretty good, and I like how minimalist they are without any cord. But again, I kind of miss some of those controls on Android, and on iPhone you can't really control the volume that well either, so you're going to probably need something like an Apple Watch to kind of finish off the full multimedia wireless experience to control audio. Alright guys, thanks for checking out this video. A little bit of a conclusion now. So I kind of did this review in terms of what I wanted for Android. However, I think it all kind of applies to iOS. Now, of course, the Pixel Buds are going to be a little bit better for Android than the AirPods due to the more controls and stuff with Google Assistant. You could kind of tap it to get the time and your notifications and stuff like that. And you can also use Google Assistant if you have the Pixel phone to do the live translate feature, but you're not going to have that on most other Android phones. However, you can still use that assistant, which is pretty handy, but you're not going to be able to do that with the AirPods unless you do some kind of third-party trick around to get access. Now, the AirPods are going to be superior for your iPhone, as you might expect. However, even then, you're kind of limited with some of the controls, like being able to change volume. They are a bit more comfortable than the Pixel Buds, I would say. However, if you're looking for the best bud for Android, I might check out the BeatsX instead. They are pretty comfortable, and the controls are pretty much the same. You can use Google Assistant on the BeatsX, and I would say that they're more comfortable to use than the Pixel Buds. The Pixel Buds just feel kind of weird in your ear. The sound quality is pretty good though, alongside the same kind of quality you're going to get from the AirPods. So guys, let me know what you think down below and which one you like as your favorite. For now, I'm going to stick with the BeatsX for Android, but if you do have an iPhone, I would either recommend going for the BeatsX if you want that extra volume control. They're really nice to have and pretty premium sound as well. However, if you want kind of the more minimalist design for your ears, the AirPods are a solid option. Just be aware you're going to have to kind of change the volume with your Apple Watch or something in your pocket. Alright guys, click on the links in the description down below if you want to support this channel by using my Amazon links to purchase these products.